Hi everyone, welcome to Painless Universal, a conversation with myself and Welsh. Hi guys, welcome again to Painless Universal, a conversation with myself and Welsh. As you know, on this journey, I'm joined by inspirational people all around the world. I have no limit on who I talk to because I want to talk to everyone and share our stories. You don't know who's out there, who's just their little story will inspire you to make a difference. Today's guest is all the way in Nigeria. She's currently Miss Nigeria and Miss Ogun State, which is a state in Nigeria. She's the most beautiful girl in Ogun State, and she's Miss Nigeria Republic. I contacted her because and now people ask, she's not Miss World, she's not Miss Universe, why her? Her story is unique. She's a girl living out in Nigeria and went out to do this contest. But let's share her journey. Let's hear from her. It's not about me, it's about her. Joy, thank you so much for joining me today. And how is Nigeria, by the way?
Very well. Just that the COVID-19, the lockdown is really something we are still experiencing at this moment. But then the lockdown, the ban has been called, as in the lockdown is kind of over for now, and people are allowed to move freely. But
Mm-hmm.
then there's restrictions to things that can be done, like events can't take place, can't take place for now, and some other things, and some other religious gatherings too.
Yes. Wow. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what keeps you going, what inspires you. Tell me a little bit about who is Joy.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Joy Adeola Ogengu. So a lot of people call me La Posh. That's my nick in school anyway. But then I'm 23 years old. I'm a student of Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, studying pure and applied botany. And then I'm a fashion designer. I
Mm.
sew to beautify. I'm an inspirational speaker. I don't just talk, I talk based on my experience most times because I once suffered from something known as self-esteem. So I like to talk to people that okay, you have to build on your self-esteem to become whatever you want to be. And then I plan events too, though I'm still learning in the industry. I influence brand because to an extent I'm a kind of social media addict. And something so beautiful about me that I talk effortlessly. Like I talk so much. I talk so much. So I think that's all about me. I'm a native of Ogun State, Ijebu to be precise. I know you won't know that, but then I'm from Ogun State.
I
I'm
do
born
know
and
Ogun State. I know Ogun State is close to Lagos.
yes, Ogun State is close to Lagos. For very goodness, I guess you've been to Lagos before.
Yes, and I've been to Ogun State as well.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I've been to Ogun State. So tell me, what gave you the desire, the passion, the need, and the wants to want to contest for Miss Ogun State? What why did you do it?
Okay, basically, when I was growing up, like I was very young, I used to be very tall. So then a lot of people call me Agbani Darego, Miss World, this, and then I was not really aware of who Agbani Darego is. So it's dawned on me at the point in time that I had to find out who Agbani Darego is. And then I realized, oh, she's a model, she's this, she's that, she's a beauty queen. Then I found out, oh, I could just do this for myself too. And that was not just what prompted the passion, but then there was this point in time in my life that when I was so young, like a very little child, I had low self-esteem. I was not even proud of myself. I never loved my stature. I was so tall, very tall. I was so tiny. A lot of people insulted me, my schoolmates. It was my stature was like a shame to me at that point. So and then because of that, I could not do a lot of things. I could not do so many things. I was always shy. Even when I was called to do something that I knew I could do perfectly well, I would always keep thinking of what people would say about that. So and then I realized and then there came a point that I overcame that. Then I realized that there are a lot of girls out there that they don't really understand. They don't really know what self-esteem is all about. They're not even proud of themselves. They don't even want to do anything. And some can even do something, but they cover up with the fact that they are shy. Of course, they're not shy, but it's just their self-esteem that is turning on them. So, and then I realized that, okay, being a beauty queen would be like a platform to do a lot of things. to inspire people, to motivate people, and that is what I've been doing. I own a foundation, that was Champion Foundation. I talk to people. I told you I'm a motivational speaker. I've been invited on so many platforms where I share my experience on how I overcame my self-esteem and helping people to build their self-esteem.
Wow. So would you say by being part of this, when you did this modeling for Miss Ogun's and winning that competition, did that give you some kind of confidence? Because I know, speaking of confidence, I know my sister, we grew up in Nigeria. My sister was also very, very tall. And she got tall very early on. I think by age 11, she was almost like 5'9". So
Yeah.
she was teased a lot, and people would call her all sorts of names because of her height. Um, in your case, how did you navigate that? You wanted to move away from people picking on you because of your height and finding your true passion. Who told you about it, or how did you know about the organization to even contest in the first place?
Okay, when it comes to being a beauty queen, like navigating from that phase, or the fact that, okay, I actually knew what I wanted, but then because of the impression about of modeling in Nigeria, my parents never allowed me. There was the fact that probably I would not be mature enough to handle everything around it. That was when I was still very young. When a lot of people were telling me to come from modeling to consider modeling. My parents never allowed me. But there was a very point in time that I knew what I wanted. I knew what my parents wanted. So I made sure I gave them what they wanted. They wanted me to be very serious in school. And of course, like, that was during my, okay, let me tell you when I started my modeling. I started modeling as back as 2016. That was when I was doing my ND. And then my parents, my national diploma, my parents never wanted me to consider modeling. But I knew they wanted me to focus on my education purely. So this was what happened. Then I got invitation to come for modeling, but I never accepted it until I realized that I had a very good result, a very excellent result. Of course, I graduated as the best student in my department then. So after my parents noticed that, okay, I've been giving them what they want. So that was at that point I knew that, oh, mommy, I want to consider modeling. And then I started with my departmental contest as Miss Nasters then. So I emerged where I emerged as the winner. And then after then, my parent notice never affected my academics. I continued, I gained admission into FUNAB. Again, it's never affected me. I was actually the best in my department too. Like, I'm still the best in my department at the moment. So with that, my parents allowed me, but the fact that and they realized I was matured enough to handle everything that might be attached to the field. So when we talk about contesting has really built my confidence, because you can't imagine contesting with over 20 girls, 20 ladies that really wants to win. Everyone who contested has the passion to win. They didn't just come there just to be there. They wanted to win. So I had my confidence since I've been going over, I have to tell you, I've been a very confident person, like, especially after the fact when I transited from having low self-esteem to having a very high self-esteem. The confidence level has been very, very high.
Wow, that's really good. So after you got the Miss Ogun State, the most beautiful girl in Miss Ogun State, and you went on to do a level competition. Is that an automatic competition, or do you just move on to that? How does that work?
An automatic competition. It's just my quest for to be better. Now we don't just stop. There's no really a limit except the limits we put in our mind about something. So I was like, oh, contesting for most beautiful girls, I think that's a state something. Let me contest for something which is national. Of course, when I contested for Miss Nigeria, we were about 63 girls at first, 63 ladies, and we were shortlisted to like 43 all over Nigeria. And then at the end of the day, I emerged.
Wow, wow. Now I must say you are absolutely gorgeous girl. And what is it for you? What are you supporting? How are you using your platform now to help other girls? And for anyone who needs to support your platform, how can they do this?
Okay, like recently, okay, I ever since after winning the contest, I remembered my first project was because kind of person that likes education. I like students getting it right education, and that's what I'm doing fine in school. So I inspire them with my story. The last project I did was Project Book 1,000 Children. It was done in a rural area. That's Odelemo. I gave out exercise book to students, and I knew that giving out the exercise book, I know they would be willing to listen to me. So I was able to talk to them, to advise them. You know, when you give out something to children, they'll be willing to listen to that. Oh, it can be a better form of yourself. And apart from that, ever since I contested, most of the time, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic has taken over the whole world. I've been doing a lot of online conferences. I've not even, people invite me to talk to ladies. I speak on self-esteem majorly. So I speak on self-esteem because I believe there's a place of self-esteem. Like when someone has a low self, you would not even believe in yourself that you can do everything. The shame, the guilt of it all will keep you somewhere, and you will just know that you just keep on letting your potential die within you. So I've been doing that. I've been using the online platform very well.
Wow. And anyone who wants to reach you out on social media, any of your platform, how do people reach you out? What is your platform name?
Okay, I make use of every of my platform. My name is actually Joy Adeola Ogengo on my Instagram. Same name on my Facebook. Mm-hmm. On my Twitter is J Ogengo. That's my surname. That's just J Ogengo. And my LinkedIn, Joy Adeola Ogengo. So it's just the same name I use. I don't like to just mix up some kind of name so I can be relaxed.
Oh wow. No, honestly, I'm really inspired by your work because I understand where you're coming from, especially with lacking confidence, especially with women. And I think that's what holds us back from doing what we need to do because we just don't have the confidence to step in front of the thing. Any final word of advice you would give to women out there who are watching your platform, who are so confused and want to even go into the beauty pageant like you did as a way of gaining confidence, but they just don't know how to start? What would you say your message would be?
Okay, all I would say is that in this life, there's no limit to whatsoever you want to be, except the limit for yourself. There's definitely no limit. And then you can be whatsoever you want to be. And why you want to be whatsoever you want, do not be desperate. I mean desperate for it. Because while you are desperate for it, you won't even want to think of the negative implication you have to go through to get what you want. Yeah. Just thank God for everything. Because God is able to do it, and then go after what you want. Just like that.
Thank you so much, Joy. And I'm sure I'll be seeing you when I'm next in Nigeria. But I really enjoy you joining me on this platform, and we'll definitely be catching up again soon. Thank you so much.